Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Azo here. So today we're going to do a follow-up on the video I made last time regarding Awakening of the New Era. Now, it's been a whole day since the release and a lot of people are still scrambling and trying to find packs and cards out there in the wild. Now, LGSs do have like their allocations now, but the issue is that they're selling it for quite an exorbitant amount of money and about like 170 per box. Now, for the Awakening of the New Era booster box, if you want to get a case of this one online, it will cost you about like 1,700 and plus. So in TCG, the lowest is 119. There was a listing for 1,780 quite some time back, and it sold like really fast. Now, one of the flagship cards that they really want to get is, of course, the Monkey D. Luffy Gear 5. Now, this is about like 1,500 to 2,000 in the marketplace, and the problem with this one though is that like a lot of collectors are trying to buy this one out because they do want to have a PSA 10 of this one, including the other trio of the manga, which is Law and Eustace Captain Kidd. But the demand for these two is kind of low. They're now dipping below $700. Now, for the Sakazuki Luffy, which is like the alternate art like leaders, they're keeping their price. So this one, Sakazuki, dropped about like $50 from $180, and then now stabilizing at $130. But I believe that this might go up a little bit more just because of like the rarity that I've seen of people pulling out like this one, and of course the number of players that wants to play Sakazuki. Now, for the purple Luffy, of course, this is considered to be kind of like the same tier as Sakazuki, but like kind of like a level lower. This one dropped to 110, and I personally believe like these two would still keep their value above $100. Now, for the SP arts, Nami, Yamato, like, Rob Lucci, Kaido, Enel, those ones I believe like have stabilized in a way. Nami is currently at 124, but I've seen a lot of purchases for this one, even at the local scene, as there is a lot of people that wants to have a PSA 10 of every Nami possible, and those are the men of culture, so I can't blame them for that one. So if you want to get like this one, I believe that this would be like a good price to get. Like a lot of people are saying that it's going to drop down to 90, but I don't believe so, as like the listings for this one has been dwindling down a little bit. Now, for the other cards, NL is dropping, like Yamato is keeping its price at $80. I believe all of the SP ones, except for Nami and Yamato, will drop, which is currently happening right now. Now, for the alternate art Gear 5 Luffy, honestly, I believe like this is one of the best arts in the set, but it's now currently sitting at $60. And I believe like because of all of the openings that I've watched, this somewhat seems to be more common than expected. So like I believe like that is the reason why like there's 43 listings for this one right now in FB Marketplace. There is a few that is being sold for $50. So watch out for this one. If you want a playset of this one for your purple Luffy deck, then definitely like this is one of the ultimate bling cards that there is. Now, for Bello Betty ones, like the Revolutionary Army tech is not pumping up at all because I don't see any decks that are topping using this deck yet. So I believe that it still needs a lot more card in order for it to be viable. But for me, I've secured a copy of all the alternate art leaders as of today. So whatever jumps up, I'm ready for that deck. Now, for the Rebecca ones, of course, the waifu tax is still high at $42. The normal one, which like the art is like the one that I like the most, versus this one, is $40. The normal one is at $10. So it's still like the waifu tax is still there. It's still high. And if you have these ones, it's up to you. You could sell like the alternate art and get like 4 of like the other ones, and you'll be set for your Sakazuki. Now, for the ones that like was not in the top 10 list of TCG player, which is the Eustace Captain Kidd, this one is like still commanding a high price, and it's because like it's really cool to use his ability whenever you're playing purple. And of course, like with the purple Rush Kaidos, this one really shines. So like for me personally, I'm just gonna get like the $10 version ones. Those ones too are like cool looking, but of course the alternate art for this one is like super super nice. Which Bandai, I would say, like I say time and time again to my friends, they did a good job in making these alternate art cards. And of course, like, you know, like there's the other cards in the set, which, you know, is being eclipsed by like the manga ones. Rob Lucci is still like going up, and you could see like the one of the gold star sellers is now at 50. I believe still that this is going to stay at $60. As you know, like the price go down, it dropped to 30, and then it's slowly creeping back up to $50. Now for the other, like, you know, leaders, the alternate arts, they're going down. You know, Zoro was in the top 10, but like, you know, I predicted that this one is going to be at 30 because like majority of the current support alternate arts are like, you know, staying at the $20 to $30 range, kind of like Borzolino, like Monkey D. Luffy, which is like one of the finishers. But like, you know, there's so many people opening up like this one Trafalgar Law. So all of the cards currently right now is dropping, aside from like the ones that I mentioned that is like being sought off by like the collectors. So this is the perfect time to buy, like, you know, like the rares that you need. Honestly, I believe that, you know, it's better off like just buying the singles now than like buying the 1,800, because if you're a player, then of course you want to pieces, but you know, for a collector and don't mind, and you already have a deck for, you know, like the nationals and also for your regionals, then, you know, might as well, like, you know, open a box and have a chance for the Oda gold stamp ticket. So that is it, guys. Like, I know, hopefully, like, you know, you get all of the cards that you need. Good luck on the pulls. Hopefully all of you guys like watching get your Oda gold stamps, and of course head out there, get the first anniversary Gear 5 and win some tournaments. And I'll see you guys on the next video.